Hey guys, it's Arrow, and back again with part 2 of Obanai X Male Reader by Bokuto's Left Foot. And swear warning. Maybe. If there's not swearing, good for you. If there is, don't say I didn't tell you so, okay? I don't read this beforehand. Anyway, let's get on to it. It had been 2 weeks since Iguro was sent to the Ellen estate. He had made a quick recovery, but wasn't allowed to leave until he was fully able to. Obanai, you will be able to leave tomorrow, but you can't take any missions until March 25th, Lion told the serpent Hashira. Okay. Once you're discharged, you will be able to go to the butterfly estate for rehabilitation, unless you'd like to do that here. Lion trailed off shyly. Blood began rushing to his cheeks. He wanted the black-haired male to stay a little longer. Of course, he'd never openly admit it. Lion stared at his fingers as they were intertwined with each other, not daring to look up at the Hashira. I can stay I'll stay a while longer? Iguro asked shyly. The tips of his ears were glowing red. Yes, we have the proper equipment and people to help you with regaining your strength, both mental and physical speaking, Lion noted. He surely had grown attached to the black-haired individual, as did Iguro. What good does it do you if I stay? Iguro asked in a soft yet angry tone. His eyebrows were knitted together. He was scowling at the other teen. Well, I have grown quite attached to you, Lion admitted with a cocky grin. Of course, you don't need to stay, but I would appreciate it if you did. The hair-colored sighed. He was trying to guilt Iguro into staying, and was successful. Iguro rolled his eyes. Your persistence is annoying, but I'll stay. Only for a couple days. Of course, Lion sang. Thank you so much. I promise to help you recover completely. Lion bowed and left the room. Giddedly, Iguro's sweat dropped as the older male skipped out of the room, happily. What a nuisance. Dinner is here, Mr. Obanai, Amy stuttered. Her cheeks were bright pink from anxiety that began stirring up inside her chest. This would be her second time giving food to the sour Hashira. She was nervous nonetheless. From their last interaction, all she could muster was a simple, "Here is food," and then she ran away. She was scared of those who had higher ranks than her. She felt weak around them. Iguro stared at the girl as she shakily handed him a plate of a fancy-looking soup that Lion had previously prepared. Where's Lion? Iguro harshly asked, startling the poor girl. He's busy taking care of the other patients. He will come when he's free. Amy bowed awkwardly as she held back the tears that were swelling. Oh, was all that Iguro assured before waving his hand to dismiss the younger girl. Could this nervous wreck really be Lion's assistant? The male thought. No way she's too awkward for him. Unless... Never mind. Thinking will get me nowhere. With that, Iguro unwrapped the bandages that covered the lower part of his jaw and began eating the fancy soup. Obanai, I'm coming in, all right? Lion said from the other side of the paper door. Okay, Iguro mumbled. The door flew open and Lion came running into the room, bouncing up and down excitedly, almost like a toddler. You are recovering really quickly, so you will be able to start rehab sooner than I had expected. Lion exclaimed proudly, happiness flowing throughout his face. So I'll leave sooner? Iguro deadpanned, ruining the mood completely. Lion froze momentarily. He obviously forgot that the Hashira was a patient. Right, but it's still a good thing that you are recovering quickly. You won't be in any more pain, Ryan grinned widely. But sorry for not bringing up this sooner. You'll be starting rehabilitation training with me tomorrow morning. You? Ikito scoffed as he rolled his eyes cockily. Yes, don't underestimate me, Ryan eerily stated, sending shivers to run down Ikito's spine. I may not look very strong, but don't let looks deceive you. Right, Ikito gulped. Ryan held back a snort and left the room abruptly. And with that, the morning came. Ikito was gently woken up by yours truly. He groggily opened his eyes and stared at Ryan momentarily before looking away flustredly. Good, you're awake. I shall allow you to prepare. Once you're done, Amy will be waiting for you outside. She'll take you to the dojo across the road. Okay. What? Wait, a dojo? Ikito coughed. You own a dojo? Yeah, I own it, Ryan chuckled. You seem so surprised. Is there an issue regarding my ownership? Ryan asked sincerely, although he was joking. Ikito visibly tensed. No, I just didn't expect someone as gentle as you owning something so ungentle. I was only joking, but I understand where you were coming from. When I told Amy about my dojo, she nearly fainted. Ryan laughed wholeheartedly. Ikito's eyes widened as his cheeks burned red. He felt butterflies flutter in his stomach. What's this feeling? This is like that haiku written by Takahama Kiyoshi. He sighed to himself. The haiku in question. The rainbow stands as if you are here in a moment. Takahama Kiyoshi. Looks like you're finished. I believe that... Hold up. Wrong voice. I'm sorry. Looks like you're finished. I believe that Master Ellen is already waiting at his dojo. Would you finally... What? Would you like me to take you there? Amy asked in a professional tone. She wasn't stuttering like how she normally was. Yeah, Ikito mumbled. Amy began walking down the hall. Ikito began following shortly after. He was looking around the estate. He didn't expect it to look so expensive and clean. Ikito thought he'd be in a normal hospital-looking area, not an actual estate. This is the front entrance. There are only a few other entrances around the Ellen estate that are easy to locate. We'll be exiting the estate and head to Master's dojo. The woman bowed slightly. Thank you for allowing me to take you. Ikito didn't say anything in return, which was expected. Amy smiled shyly and led the man to the dojo. You own this? Why the fuck do you own such a big dojo? Ikito gawked. It was gifted to me from one of my friends. Ryan smiled fondly at the memory. I honestly don't know if he's alive or not. He's been missing for a couple years. The boy paused. Anyways, enough talking. I'll show you around the place. Okay. And this is the last... Okay, time skip. And this is the last room. It's pretty much vacant. This room isn't needed for anything. Ryan laughed sheepishly as he scratched the back of his neck awkwardly. This was boring, Ikito bluntly told the hair-colored boy. It wasn't supposed to be fun, Ryan mumbled. We can begin your rehab now, the male sang as he clapped his hands together. Whatever, Ikito rolled his eyes. 1 month later. I'm gonna miss you, Ikito, Ryan whined as he hung onto the short male for dear life. Well, let go, Ikito shouted with a bright red face. Ikito wasn't the physical touch type of guy. When it came to Ryan, he didn't seem to care much. The black-haired male plied Ryan off of him. No, what if you leave me forever? Ryan pouted at the male. I'm a Hashira. I have things to do. Ikito sighed heavily. Ryan looked at the ground as he felt tears begin to form. But... What? Hold up, real quick, I'm sorry. But I'll come to visit you whenever I'm free. Really? You will? he asked, eyes lightening up with happiness. I guess. Yukito turned his head away from the hair-colored male. Wyan grinned. You promise? He held out his pinky finger. I promise. Yukito smiled gently as the male in front of himself, he wrapped his pinky around Wyan's. Don't come back if you're injured. As much as I'd love to see you, I wouldn't want to see you hurt, Wyan exclaimed. Okay, I won't come back injured. Yukito rolled his eyes. All right. Master, are you okay? You seem down, Amy asked the doctor. Doctor. I'm fine. I just miss a patient. Wyan laughed sadly. Sir, it's only been 2 days. Don't tell me you fell in love with the Hashira. Amy gasped. Wyan turned his head towards his assistant. He had a small smile. His eyes were gentle. Sir, you can't. I know. Wyan sighed softly. I can't help it. I mean... Hush, Amy, you're ruining the moment, Wyan teased. Amy giggled lightly. By the way, I have to get some supplies from Lady Tamayo. You're in charge of the estate while I'm absent. Yes, sir, I'll do my best. I know you will. Thank you for working so hard, Amy. Wyan bowed. Sir, I don't deserve this. Please stop bowing. Amy embarrassedly shouted at her master. You don't deserve it. Wyan's eye twitched and his eyebrows knitted together. He began scolding the poor girl. Goodbye, Master Ellen. A nurse waved. Goodbye, Nurse Asha. Wyan smiled. Bye-bye, be safe, and watch out for demons. Another nurse warned. Of course, thank you, Wyan bowed. After all the nurses and doctors bid their goodbyes to their superior, Wyan went on his way to visit Lady Tamayo and Yushido. Wyan enjoyed the two's company. He didn't mind Yushido's overprotectiveness over the woman. He thought it was cute how Yushido protected the woman he loved. Once Wyan arrived to Tokyo, or Tamayo, sorry, this story has a bit of spelling mistakes, so if I'm reading stuff wrong, I'm sorry. Once Wyan arrived to Tamayo, I think. No. Yeah, it was correct. Once Wyan arrived to... I'm sorry, y'all. I'm sorry. Once Wyan arrived to Tokyo, he waited for Yushido to find him. Yushido. No, I can't speak. Yushido, good night to see you. Wyan bowed with a gentle smile. Yeah, whatever. Follow me. As cold as ever, Wyan sighed. He followed the male. I have a gift for you, my lady. Wyan bowed as he handed the woman a vial of crimson liquid. Is this your own? Tamayo asked with worry. Yes, it is. I wouldn't take anyone's without their consent, Wyan laughed. Now, do you have any plans along the lines of Rosemary, Miriam? Oh, don't know how to pronounce anybody's name. Miriam, Olinder, Daphne, or Conatum? Warning, I don't know how to read, apparently. I might, but why do you need those poisonous plants? Tamayo asked. She looked at the much younger male cautiously. Lady Kocho and I are developing poisons to kill demons quickly and painlessly, depending on how strong or evil they may be, Wyan told in a hushed voice. I see. Well, I have Miriam, Olinder, and Daphne. Again, I'm so sorry if I'm mispronouncing these wrong. I'm not sure about Akhenaten, though, Tamayo softly told. Her voice relaxed Wyan. Thank you so much, Wyan bowed. Of course, Tamayo smiled gently. Her eyes began to gloss. You're making Lady Tamayo cry! Stop whatever you're doing! Yushido shouted. I'm not... Yushido, it's fine. It's just been a while since I was treated like a human. The woman wiped her eyes on her hairy sleeve. Wyan gazed sympathetically at the woman. I'm sorry that doesn't happen very often. It's all right, Tamayo smiled softly at the young male. I'm glad you came here today. Why don't you stay the night? Thank you, my lady, but I must be going. I have other things to attend to. As much as I'd love to say, I must go. Goodbye to you, Lady Tamayo and Yushido. My feet are killing me. I should have accepted Lady Tamayo's offer. Lion mentally cried. Thunder roared. I can't speak. Thunder roared in the distance as the clouds began to lightly cry. Great, now I'm going to get soaked. And then sick. Hopefully I can find shelter before that happens. Lion sighed. There should be a town around here somewhere. I'll have to look around, I suppose. The male began walking in a random direction as he looked for a town. He saw a short figure in the distance. They wore a striped Hiyori with a Demon Slayer uniform under. No way. Is that Iguro? The figure suddenly disappeared from Lion's sight. He rubbed his eyes and looked back at the spot he saw the male, but he still wasn't there. Maybe it was just my imagination. Lion mumbled to himself. It wasn't your imagination, Iguro whispered from behind Lion. Lion shrieked loudly. You asshole! You scared me! Lion cried as he went to playfully punch the black-haired male. That was the intention. Iguro laughed softly as he caught Lion's fist. No fair, Lion pouted. What are you doing all the way out here? I was looking for you. Amy said you went to Tokyo for something, Iguro responded. Oh, wait, you kept your promise? Lion's eyes began to water. Yeah, Iguro deadpanned. Lion wrapped his arms around Iguro's small frame. Hey, what are you... Shh, enjoy the moment. Lion scolded. Whatever, Iguro pouted. Sorry if I mispronounce any names, okay? Kaburomaru, the snake, wrapped around Lion's neck. Why are you so touchy? Iguro asked with knitted eyebrows. I don't know. Why are you so mad all the time? Lion teased. By the way, your hair is getting long. Do you want me to cut it? Lion asked as he gently began playing with Iguro's black hair. The other male instantly turned cherry red as he turned his head away from Lion. Sure, I wouldn't mind, Iguro stuttered. We will cut your hair once we get to my estate, Lion excitedly exclaimed. Okay. Your hair is really soft. I thought it'd be crunchy and dry, but it's really healthy, Lion commented. What? Thanks. You're welcome, Lion laughed. We'll make it to your estate. Hold up. We'll make it to your estate if we hurry. I can carry you there, Iguro told. Carry me? Why would you carry me? Lion's cheeks began heating up. You're slow. I know that. You're so blunt. Lion pouted. Without warning, Iguro picked up the eye-colored male bridal style and began running towards the LN state. Whoa, you could have warned me. I know. Iguro smirked under his bandages. You asshole, Lion mumbled. I can leave you here. No, thank you. Lion eventually got bored and fell asleep in Iguro's arms. So cliche, am I right? Lion, why are you so weird? Iguro mentally asked as he chuckled softly. And that is it for this part. To be continued, I should say. Anyway, again, sorry for any background noise. I will see you in part 3. Hope you guys have a great day or night, depending on where you are. And bye!